Alright. Let's head to the next area then. The exit was over here. I think this was it. I really want to pick up this kyanite, but at the same time I just don't see the point. Oh. Useful something shortly after. Yeah, cool. It kind of makes sense if that's going to be the case. It's going to be like oh, these areas have all been deactivated, go light them up or something like that. That'll be my assumption. What is this? Because I might as well mine it while I'm here. I think it's gold. Yeah. Oh, will I now? One's if I just quit right now, will I find out still? Probably. Someone will tell me. I'm sure. Faster. Faster. Hells yeah. So I feel like we must be close to being cured, which means I can build my habitat properly and stock it full of things that won't get immediately infected. Sweet. Alright. I do need to hop out and empty this out though. It's got no reason to be in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, let's line up. Come on. In you go. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Kill yourself and be resurrected as a god. Sounds about right. I mean, hasn't that been the case every time I've died? I've just become slightly more godlike. I mean, I've died less every time I've died. If that sentence means anything whatsoever. Alright. Cool. Let's bust a move.
Powering up.
Now, the exact location of this facility is not something I'm entirely aware of, though I know it's deep down, so I actually do see this hole here, so we're gonna go down it. And I think that might take me where I need to go. Big lava world with a Leviathan in it. That's what we need to know. That's what we need to find, should I say. Oh. Oh dear. Let's ease on in now, shall we? There we are. I think we've actually just straight up found it again, honestly. These guys are everywhere, defending the perimeter, as they do. Oh yeah, this is it. Alright, please spawn in base, and please spawn in Leviathan so I know where you are. There's the base. Oh, it's the banger bass tune. I appear to be stuck. Has Leviathan got hold of me? And I don't know it. There we go. Let me level out. He's like completely gone, but I can't help but feel that's a trap. I'll like swim into the center, and then he'll appear out of nowhere. But I don't hear him, and that's usually a a sign that they're around. They're usually very loud. There he is! I don't really want to put full speed on because it causes overheating and I'm in lava world right now. Which is kind of the key to overheating, right? Being surrounded by lava. So there's our entrance, but I need to park this thing where he won't eat it. So probably up here somewhere. I might be able to get away with just around this corner. Let's park it right up against the side. As long as the engine's off, you should leave it alone, right? God damn it. Let's like park it like a glove.
Engine powering down.
Please, for the love of God, Leviathan, do not kill me. Let's eat me lantern fruit. What is that noise? There we go. Let me just check my perimeter defense thing. We seem to be all good. I don't want it popping up red. He's murdering you. Alright. Imagine this place for a base. That's a sick location. Right next to a dragon leviathan. Alright, we in. Sit yourself down. Blue tablet time. Hells yeah. Look at this thing. This is epic. Wow. Data terminals.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Emperor egg. He said Emperor egg. And there's artifacts here. And the music sounds like it's going to turn into a banger. Oh man. Alright, well we're definitely going to be having a good old scan of this. Iron Cube Fabricator? Squeeze me. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power smaller alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Oh, so this respawns ion cubes? That's what I'm getting from that. Alright, let's go back and get Voltron. He's going to mine the infinite power source because, you know, an immortal god like him. Look at this thing. Look at how awesome he looks with that background. Damn, son. Yeah, that Emperor egg, if it is unhatched, is going in my alien containment. I'm gonna make it happen. Even if I have to make a mod myself to pull it off. Come on. There we go. I don't want to use iron cubes, I only have unlimited. Well, now I do. I'm just gonna shove them in anything that'll make them fit. Oh, this one's even floating, that's how awesome it is. Look at that. Whoa, Daverino, thank you very much for the
2 years already, Bob Champ. Just watch your Ordog deck on YouTube and TW. Love it.
Oh, hang on, Daverino. It's forming more stuff, that's so cool. 2 years already? Damn. Damn. Just watch your Orzhov deck on YouTube? Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm really quite happy with how that one turned out. It is posting some pretty seriously good results. But it is like early game in the meta right now, so, you know, it is subject to change, but right now, because everybody doesn't know what the meta is, they typically just run aggro, and that deck just destroys aggro, so it is pretty funny. Alright. I don't even know where to begin with this thing. Ooh. There's so much to see, so much to do. Preserved fetus. Oh! Is it baby Leviathan? Let's find out. Advanced series. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract, and it appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Oh. The more you know. You, I am curious about. Are you an egg? Huh? Yeah, this is the egg it comes out of. Come on, let's not be picky now. Baby Emperor. He could fit in my alien containment. Certainly. I don't think we need to read about this. It's an egg. It had an emperor in it. I think that's all we need to know. Text is there. If you want to go back to the bottom, watch it and read it. Alright. Yeah, it looks like they were all contained within these areas. And then destroyed with experiments. Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Cara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the lifeform's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine have been unsuccessful. So we just switched off those switched on those gates.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That they switched off quite purposefully. There's some more infinite iron cubes there, but I think we'll be fine without it, if we're honest. Can I have a sword? An ancient blade, please. Hand over the sword. Who needs a sword anyway? Look at this. I got a thermal blade. That beats your sword any day. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient space-borne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. Ooh. Strange carving. Oh, is this going to tell us that, like, some religions were born from aliens? That would make sense. This is the yin and yang. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. Two competing theories may explain this similarity. One, the aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of two circles, union into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one of the logical ways to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. That was a big long line of word soup right there. Hope you all followed that one. An alien statue. So much to read! Oh my god! This is the reference to Dead Space. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. Yes, it was to resurrect the dead into necromorphs. Everyone knows that, come on. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling forward towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the alien's homeworld, a building of religious import. Yep, so was the artifact in Dead Space. It was religious. Come on now. Or even gravitational pull of their home solar system. Basically, either we were at Earth or coincidence. Boom, I made the date back. Yeah, that's some hell of the detective work right there. Either they were or they weren't. Holographic projector. I think I'll be fine without this, reading that. And this is a tablet that never really got used. It was terrible. And then we'll go scan some of this other stuff. I don't want to read too much into this. I think most of it speaks for itself. This is probably a bomb. This is for Dungeons and Dragons, because it's very popular among the aliens. This one's empty. There's very much to explore here. Look at that. This was a boomerang, because they at one point visited Australia and influenced their civilization. And I have no idea what this thing is. I might read about this one. Alien building block. Huh? This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. Ah, this is what they're built out of then, I guess. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. So much information. Information overload. Alright. Let's check out this area. And this is the other half of...
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
It's all of the eggs in the game! I think that's... Is that the one we picked up in the hot zone? That one... These are all larger than they should be. These are all like very shallow areas, actually. We got... I think we got one of those. We definitely got one of those. We have one of those. I think we grabbed one of those. That one I'm not so sure of. This one's way too large, but we have got one of those. That is new. Don't think we've seen that one. It's not scannable. I wish they were all scannable so that they'd tell me what was in them the next time I saw them in the real world. Definitely got one of those. I think that's where the blue jelly things look like. Yeah, these are all oversized. They're fake. Totally fake. Am I still infected? Let's check. Still infected. Alright. Thought I might, you know, be better now. Yeah, these eggs are oversized. Oh, look at that thing. That's the snakes in the jelly shroom world. I'm surprised I even remember half this stuff. It is mind-boggling how terrible my memory is, but there's just so many random things that I just never forget. Like what comes out of half of these eggs. Oh dear. Couldn't tell you any of the ingredients for making things that I've made 1,000 times before, but those eggs, I know what hatched from them. Ooh, Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. I've not found anything to do with the eggs yet. I started ignoring them when I see them. You put them in the alien containment, you know, the big elevator that I have in my base. You drop them in there and they'll all hatch. That's how you work it out. Specimen size categories. I don't know if you do anything else with them. I just know that you hatch and you can collect them. It's more of a Easter egg kind of thing, you know, collect them all, Pokemon style. Specimen size categories have adjusted upward to accommodate this species. Oh my god, look at it. Look at his leg. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. So it's essentially a whale. Okay. And if we see the Sea Emperor Leviathan, we shouldn't be afraid of it, right? Because it only eats small things. Okay. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures Enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food. So the Emperor's going to say, "Oh, let me eat you, and you'll find the enzyme you're looking for. I promise. I'll choke you out later on. It'll be fine." But no. It's a trap. It's a trap and he put it here. We'll occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effect of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Its health is comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicate the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggested it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have been held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. Yeah, forget my PIN number, but damn, I'll know where Reginald comes from. You got me. Alright. So, we came up there, we've been up there, we've been there, we've been there, so it's just here. Please do not tell me I need a blue. God dang it, I don't have a blue. Ugh, just tell me you take kyanite, so at least I have the materials to do this. Thank Christ for that. Alright, I do need to go back to... Yeah, I need to go back to the sea moth, but still. Can I grapple in air to get up places? Yeah. Can I grapple in here? That's a good question, though. Actually... No, the propulsion system in here doesn't seem to work. It's mostly for water, apparently. I can get, like, that high, and then it sinks. Alright. I actually don't need to bring the prawn suit with me, if I'm being honest. Alright. So, I definitely have ion cubes, without a doubt. And Cyclops is still alive.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me just check I'm not
Systems
being
online.
attacked. I just have to check. Alright. Hell yeah. What's my fluid at? 69, of course it is. Alright, let's get it to 100 though. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, so I need an ion cube and 2 kyanite for a blue tablet. Thankfully, I have too much kyanite now. So let's take the ion cube, and then I've got to find the kyanite. Which I think I put in one of these far ones. Yeah, there we go. I think it's 2 kyanite. Sweet. Wicked, wicked. Jungle is massive. Let's head back then. Boom.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm just gonna bring this thing up here. Because if I need it, then it's just quicker. Alright then. Boom. This looks like it's going to be the last place that we explore, because I have apparently extended out my stream time. So let's find out what's in here. And then I think the rest will have to be for another stream. We'll see, though. Maybe this locks me into a story thing and we'll have to play for another hour. How terrible that would be, right? God, I'd be so upset if I had to play for another hour. It would be absolutely the worst. Woo. I want to go over there before I jump into this, but I really just want to jump in right now. You know I'm diving in at the highest point. I just have to. But first... Oh, hang on. Hang about. Yeah. Way heady on that one. I'm pretty sure I need the grapple arm for that. Actually, it's a door and it's closed. Dare me to play longer? God, you don't believe I could play for another hour? That's so insulting. My God, I'm gonna have to. We'll see. I mean, I'm tempted, very tempted, in fact, to finish off this area just so that we can go back, because I know I do want to have another base building stream. I don't think we can get up here. I don't think we have the... Yeah, we don't have the strength to do it. Alright. Whoa.
Detecting unusually passive behavior. Nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone.
Dang it.
They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
It won't let me scan her. I tried. You know what I have to do, chat? Oh, it's got bone boys around here. This is what I have to do. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on now. Get grappled. Get grappled. So this is the habitat they built for her then. Oh, and there's even a Stargate down here. And yeah, they made the ecosystem for her so that she'd enjoy it. Silly fights are the one thing that don't want. No, I want to ride it like a pet. Because I'm in the prawn suit now, which means that I have an obligation to dominate any species in the local area and show it who's immortal and who isn't. I'm curious if these things will attack me if I get out and start swimming. I've got to assume that they do. Oh! Oh, the eggs! The eggs that we never saw! I'm gonna steal your children, steal them good, and put them in a small cage. Oh, I can't, unfortunately. Dang it. Sea Emperor's eggs. Yeah. Alright then.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
So cool. She thought I was going to steal her eggs. It's a fair assumption. I tried. Look at that thing. Oh, missed. Ooh. I wonder if there's any like plant life around here that we've not seen before that I can slash at and take home.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
This place is really pretty. You know you want to build a base in here though, so that she can collide with it and have less space.